So it's an axiom by this point that Must Destroy All is a creep who asked 15-year-old girls for inappropriate pictures, but some people, especially some people whose assumed internet name rhymes with weenie, just can't seem to comprehend real evidence when it's presented to them. So, without further ado, let's begin our quest into saggy triple D denial. If you don't like someone, just Photoshop some shit to accuse them of being pedophiles. Then complain of the vid being taken down. You could do that, yes. The only problem with your very astute statement is that the evidence has already been proven to be 100% genuine, unlike your personality. If my video with fake screenshots was taken down for harassment, that means the person is actually a pedophile and watch dumb people follow. If it's flagged once or twice, you can safely assume it's just some fringe fanboys like yourself flagging it. However, we're talking about dozens of re-uploads of several different videos flagged dozens of times. At that point, it becomes pretty apparent that the accused person is terrified of the consequences of his actions and too chicken shit to fight his own battles. And again, you dim little sycophant, the screenshots are provably real. I'm gonna stop trying to do that accent because, quite frankly, the real sound of her accent is playing in my head and it's kind of making me nauseous by now. So we'll just... Because nowadays, it's a cool SJW thing to do. Accuse others of pedophilia while supporting real pedophiles being around children. Woke AF. What does this have to do with SJWs? A grown man has been caught red-handed asking for underage nudes, and you're going to sit there, ignore key evidence, and turn it into an opportunity to score edgy points by making it into an SJW thing? Far be it from me to make a water joke considering that I'm in Michigan. How much fucking mercury do they have in the water down there? I would think in the age of tech we all learned to not trust biased sources with screenshots, but I guess not. Right, it's not like there was a video made showing the exact sources of all of the screenshots or anything. Oh wait, that video was flagged down by Mr. Destroy All and his army of lapdogs as well. Oh no, I just found a pedophile on the internet. Instead of calling the police or reporting it to the FBI, I'm gonna make a YouTube video. So, in your own little bubble, is it not possible to both report and raise awareness of a pervert on the internet? And you're far from the only clueless air sack I've heard this line of reasoning from. There's one little annoying fucking nitwit commenting everywhere he can on all these videos. Why haven't the police been called? Why haven't the police been called? They have. End of story. Will anything come of it? Time will tell, but if he is charged with something, how stupid and pathetic will you all look for defending him for this long? Do you realize that at this moment, in the face of all of the very real evidence, you're enabling his behavior? Enabling! That's almost as bad as behavior itself. Okay, so being skeptical, that's good. It's very good indeed. But there's a difference between being a skeptic and being willfully ignorant. You are being willfully ignorant. In your efforts to defend your best buddy, you have ignored key damning evidence, insulted the girl that brought forth the accusations and the evidence, and have proven yourself to be nothing more than a loud, obnoxious obstruction to the truth, decency, and freedom of speech. You know, the freedom of speech that you claim to love and promote on your Facebook. Alexander Hamilton once said that I think the first duty of society is justice. Justice! Not blind loyalty, not willful ignorance, justice. And if MDA doesn't face legal consequences for what he has done, then he will be served our own brand of justice. The justice of knowledge. Most of us learned in first grade that knowledge is indeed power, and we yield that power. How much more damage to his reputation has to be done before you and the rest of your circle of jerkwads encourage MDA to make a statement, own up to his mistakes, and be done with it? Isn't it tiring to be such an ardent, adamant cheerleader? Wouldn't it be much easier on all of you to cut the crap and nudge him towards righteousness? As of this recording, 2 other women that I know of, 2 other women have messaged me saying that he was trying to come on to them. And one of these girls has a boyfriend. And from personal experience, here's where it gets gritty. Personal experience, during my own breakup, MDA tried to weasel himself into the situation. He knew me much more than my girlfriend. Maybe a couple of days he knew her. But who got all of his attention? My girlfriend. The guy barely knew her name, and he was all over her. And what's more, he would drag her into fucking Skype calls while he and others, who had no business in the situation whatsoever, would pump her full of false information about me and began encouraging her to just let me go. And one of those others in those calls, it was you, lady. That's right, fucking you. Let's say Onision was in the same situation. Damning screenshots and everything. Would you be so adamantly dead set against the evidence? Would you be so forgiving? You'd probably say, well, Onision has a history of creepy behavior, so it's more believable. Well, kids, now we know MDA has a history of being creepy, and it's becoming more and more evident with each new piece of information we get. Your excuses are dwindling. It is officially time to encourage the frail demon to own his mistakes rather than coddling him like a toddler. The damage has already been done, so I just have one last question here. What the fuck do you have to lose? Have a good day, folks.